Hi everyone and welcome back to Bougie's Fish Room. Today I want to show you guys the rest of the tanks. I've shown you the scape tank over here, but I just wanted to go through all the other tanks that I've got and what current projects that I'm going through, what challenges I've been going through, things that have been successful or not successful. So yeah, come along with me and I'll take you through what the updates are in the fish room. Enjoy! Okay, so the first tank that I want to show you guys was the ADA setup that I have. It should be scaped, but I decided to use it as a grow out tank. I think one day I will scape this tank. We'll see. I think it's 90 or 60. Hold on. Where's my tape measure? I'm pretty sure from the size it's 90, but you never know. Yeah, it's 90. So this is my 90p ADA fish tank. Currently it's got in it growing out my longfin lemon blue eyes. I've got a couple of babies in here, and it also has my wobbin masters. I'm trying to get them nice and fat so they'll be ready to breed. So come, let me show you. Alrighty, so here is the tank. The cabinet is not an ADA, but we did have a mate that creates ADA inspired cabinets. It's pretty good. It does look like the real one, but I didn't want to get the real one because it was too short. It's still short here compared to the other cabinet, but it's a little bit more higher up. So that's why I like this one. So inside here, I haven't got the CO2 bottles running, but it's got an Aquascape filter. It's got that little cute little heater, so I don't have to put an ugly heater inside. So it's great. I love this filter. I don't have glass lily pipes because I got sick of them. So I've got these ones instead. They're quite good, quite clean. I've got this tubing as well. I think it really suits the cabinet more so than the glass lily pipes. And it's way more easier to clean and it looks way better because you don't get to see any of the algae. Inside here are some of the baby lemon longfin. I need to clean it out, but I'm just going to show you guys first. So this is on a little hang-on. Got some random plants and stuff that I haven't pruned in a while. Got a Kessel light for my beautiful plants. Got in the tank, there's some Anubias on some wood. And I've got like some other piece of wood in here with some moss. And another Anubias on a terracotta pot. And the fish in here, there's the longfin lemon blue eye babies that I'm trying to grow out. That's why they're making so much mess. Can you see? Here's one there. Yeah. The wobbin masters are hiding in their caves. You can't really see them. Not from this angle anyways. Oh, here you go. You can see. Here's one of the wobbin masters. They're getting big, but I think this one's got bristles, so it's a boy, but it's not a dominant one. That's a girl. Nah, I think it is a girl. Because girls only have like little bristles on their tip of their nosies. And the males have way more bristles, so I think this one's a girl. yeah. Footage wasn't so good, so I kind of like tried to get another angle, but it just wasn't getting out right. But here they are, more close up. Yeah, I think it was a girl. They're nearly breeding size. Well, the girls in here are like quite tiny compared to the males. The males are like way big. They're like at least the size of like my middle finger. Good comparisons. So hopefully if I keep doing big water changes and feeding them, they'll get to breeding quite soon. Very exciting. Don't know what I was yapping about, but I want to just do some fish maintenance, so that's what the next part is. Just have a chat and go through a little bit of fish maintenance. So we'll start off with this tank. I'm going to sell a couple of the lemon longfin lemons, however you want to say it. Yeah, somebody wanted to come buy some today, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to clean this up. They're getting kind of big now. They're around like 3.5 centimeters. Maybe some of the big ones are 4. I was going to probably sell a couple of these and then release them into the bigger tank to join everybody else. If I can find any short fins, I was probably going to move them off to that tank there, my little grow out tank, before I escape it into a puffer tank. But for now, it's going to be my little housing for the short fins. So yeah, let me show you. Okay, so I was thinking of just retiring this for now until I get more baby longfin lemons. It's just a catapa leaf. So yeah, I had that catapa leaf, taking that out. Some of these veggies from last night. I don't know, they don't seem to be liking the pumpkin as much as zucchini, so the other week they were enjoying more zucchini, not zucchini, mushrooms. I didn't have any mushrooms, so I'm going to probably go and buy some mushrooms. So yeah, just going to clean this out a bit. I find it easier just getting all the rubbish and poop and stuff with a net than pipetting it. I was doing a little bit of like pipetting before, but it's just so much more easier this way. And it's clean. Just put it here. Some people probably find it tedious, but I don't know, I kind of find it therapeutic. Yeah, there's a few in here. There's a couple of small ones, so hopefully when they release out into the bigger tank, they'll get bigger. I was just worried about them, but I think there is a short fin in here. Probably try and catch it out and then move it to my grow out tank for the short fins. Where is it? It's here somewhere. Is it this one? Yes, this one. Come here. It's not very smart to use a round net, huh? Let me find a square net. Where is my square net? Alrighty, found my square net. Now where is it? Where's that little short fin? There it is. So I'll probably take him, get him to over here. Yeah, I was gonna put him here. There you go. Go and join your brothers and sisters. See, I think they're big enough to go and join everybody else. So just gonna catch them all. I don't know how long they've been in here actually. Okay, so I've caught out most of them, and these are the ones that I'm going to sell later today, so I'll just keep them in here so they can wait for their new owner. So cute. Gotta do a water change on this one later today. Yeah, it's going not too bad. Okay, so those were the two big tanks. And now let's move on to the baby tanks. So this is my rack system. So up the top, I've got some, what do I have? Oh, that's right. I've got the Burmese Raminos, and then I've got gold laser Corys here, and heaps of trumpet snails, which I can never get rid of. Good thing about them, they filtrate the soil. I never get any algae in there. Plus there's the Corys. It just doesn't get dirty, that tank. I forget about it and I leave it and it just stays up there. But I'm going to be catching out the gold lasers soon, maybe in the next couple of days, and then move them to some other tanks in another room. So that will be another vlog. But yeah, the Burmese I have bred. I haven't bred them in here, but these are a mix. These are all my babies that I have left. I think I have like probably only 2 adults left from my original. Yeah, from my original group. I think I only have 2 left. The rest of them died from old age. I don't think Burmese last that long. I think I had them for like, before I moved into here, that was like over, I don't know, 3, 4 years ago? So yeah, so luckily I bred them. I'm gonna try and breed them again, so that's why I'm gonna take the gold lasers out, because they're not doing any good in there. I think they need more. I'm gonna let them join their brothers and sisters in the other fish room, so they'll get bigger, because I don't think they're getting any bigger, because depending on like the tank and stuff, the Corys, they're just not getting any bigger. Like you can grow them up to a certain point and then they just stay like really small. There's just no point. Like you don't want to stunt them. So yeah, I'm going to take those gold lasers out and then try to breed some new Burmese Raminos. The plants in there aren't that fancy. There's just some subwersatang and some Javafen that I'm growing. I don't even have the light on. I'm going to change that light up there. You can see. It's a ONF flat nano in rose gold. On my little cute little ADA cube, which I don't have here. It's in another room. That tank has gone. I don't even know what I've done to that tank. It's probably just got snails in it. I'm gonna move that light and move it to another tank. So that's another project of mine. But yeah, that tank is not doing me any good up there. So I'm gonna move some of the fish. I'm gonna move the light. I'm gonna get another light from like Temu. Temu has like the best stuff, hey. Like, you can get filters, you can get like little lights and stuff for like 10 bucks. It's so good. So, waiting to get another light. Something similar to, do I have that light? I could use this light, but yeah, these like little USB light. They're so good. I think we got this one for like $5, 5 Aussie, so could use it. Maybe I'll use this one, but I bought another one that's like, it's like longer, so I think I'll use it on that tank. And then we have, so this is like the first, well, it's the oldest tank that I've got. I scaped, well, it's not really scaped, but like, I've had it running since 2018, so what's that? 7 years. It's never crashed. It does so good. It used to have so many things in it. I used to have it in the fish shop, but it's gone through a lot. So now it's housing some chili rasboras, which is my next project. I want to try and breed them. I've got about 20, hopefully not all dead. Like every time I try to count them, I count like 18, 19, but I'm pretty sure none of them have died. I hope so. So I've got like some just random mix of cherry shrimp in here. I grew out one peppermint like from ages ago. It's like a full-blown adult now, so I've just left it in there. But yeah, but no other fish. Oh yeah, I put one of those longfin lemon blue eyes in here just to grow, to split them from the other tank. But besides that, no other fish. It's housing the chilies, but I'm going to move maybe half the chilies and do like a little experiment and see if I could breed them. I don't think a lot of people have successfully bred them, so hopefully, I've got a plan. So hopefully that's another video for future. Plant-wise, there used to be like a really good submersible tank wall that I had set up, but it's fallen over the years, so I've kind of just like left it all drabby. There's a sponge filter. There's a little baby Eheim filter that I got from like a Salvo's, like a little cheapy store. And there's an iguazu, a couple of iguazus in here, some booths. I have a DIY CO2, but haven't really filled it up, so. Ooh. This is the adult pea puffer tank. The only thing that I have changed is, I think I changed the light timing, and now I'm getting all this algae that I never got before. Might need to change that back. And I've just got another Anubias on a piece of wood in here, just for them, for more hidey spaces. They were getting a little bit aggressive with each other. And in here is just my little egg catchers. A couple worms here, I need to clean that out, but I do have a couple of baby fry in here that I will move into here. Let's see, little tiny guys. Yeah, that's my tank racks. Okay, so moving on to the next rack. I'll start from the top. So this is a pretty new tank. It's split into 3. I have the CPDs breeding in here. I've got the DIY egg catcher that sucks up the eggs and goes into the little breeder box up here. I've got a couple of little fry, but I haven't really been paying too much attention to it. So that's something for me to focus on. So yeah, I've just got a couple of CPDs in here, and I have rabbit snails in there. They're not doing so well in here, so I might have to move them to another tank. But we'll see how we go with that one. In the middle is just housing my, I'm trying to grow them out. They're my next generation adult pea puffers. So hopefully they will get mature enough to start breeding, and I'll move them into a new tank. But yeah, I think they're like about 6 months now. I think I got them from June. June, July, August, September, October. Nearly 6 months, so maybe a couple more months until they start breeding, so that'll be exciting. There are emerald rasboras. I haven't successfully bred them yet. I do have a little container here with some moss, doing it the old school way, but it doesn't seem to be working. So I might put a little similar to what I'm doing with the CPDs, and hopefully they'll start breeding too. But I was trying to do an experiment, which one was better, doing it through an automated egg catching system, or doing it old school and putting it in a container and then picking out the eggs manually. This one doesn't seem to be working, so maybe I'll try to swap them around, see which fish likes which one better. But yeah, so that's the top. Okay, so moving on, we have this tank right here, another newish tank. It's a weird little setup. It's quite tall and skinny. I have my Luminatus in here that are currently breeding. I've just got like a little mop, just got a sponge filter, and I've got one of the female Wobbin Masters in here because it wasn't doing so well in the 88 tank. I felt like it was just getting stunted, so I wanted to grow it. Maybe it was getting bullied, so I don't know. I felt sorry for it and I decided to put it in here on its own. Once it gets bigger, then I'll probably move it back in. Hopefully it will start breeding for me. Just got like a Nubius on a log and just a big sword plant that I've got in a pot. No substrate, just got some aqua soil in the pot, and I've got a couple of root tabs as well. And I found some bamboo and I dried it up and cut it up, so that's my own DIY Pleco cave. Got a couple of those as well. So yeah, they're pretty good because then the bristlenose or the Plecos can, if they like wood or like, you know, munching on things, it's very good for them. They'll always have like some kind of source of food, so they can just nibble on that. So yeah, that's very basic. But yeah, the Luminatas, they give me a couple of eggs every day. I've got to make sure that I get them before they eat them, and I've got some trumpet snails as well. You guys know about these tanks already. If not, then they're in the pea puffer breeding videos. So we have, let's see, it's not got the light on at the moment, but that's the adult one and the bottom there. And then I've got the babies in here, still doing the same thing. But I've been getting more. So I've been getting eggs, and the eggs have been, I think because the weather's getting warmer here in Australia, that if I don't catch the eggs in like a day or two, they start to become little fry and they're in the egg catcher. So I'm finding that I'm getting more little babies in my egg catcher than eggs. So I'm trying to find a way that I don't end up killing them. I can't leave them in the little egg catcher because then they'll just drop in the little overflow and get eaten by the parents. So something for me to think about, I need to go and do. But the eggs that I am catching, I'm still putting it in the little Ziz. Still got a couple of babies. The middle tank I'm growing out, a couple puffers in here. The bigger ones are in here. So yeah, it's going along quite well. In the bottom tank, just got more puffers. So like what I was saying, I was getting more like fry in the little egg catcher. So I've been not leaving them in here intentionally, but the ones that I did catch, I'm moving them into this section here and just hoping for the best. And you can see, I don't know if you can see from here, but there's like little baby ones just swimming around. So I was scared that they weren't going to make it because of such a different water change being that young, but they seem to be hardy enough to be able to move and acclimate into other tanks. So I don't know what the success rate is. I can't really see from all the moss, but it seems to be doing okay. It's better when they're in the little zizz from eggs and I can control the environment better. But with the fry that I'm catching, I am moving it into here and hoping for the best. So yeah, in here, just some more little puffers and more puffers. So yeah, the breeding operation is doing well. Back to this tank with all the little fry. I've also been so all the eggs that I'm getting from the Luminatus, I've just been chucking in here as well because I don't think that the little baby puffers are big enough to eat the eggs. Oh, I don't know. I guess they're not because I've got little fry in here as well of the Luminatus. I don't know if you can see, but 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 I can see with my eyes right now, but yeah. So this one's just housing the little baby pea puffer fry and the Luminatus fry. Once they get big enough, then I'll just move them into the other tanks, and the Luminatus I'll probably chuck up here. On this side, I just have some baby Corys that I'm growing out. The parents are in another room, but this tank is quite small, so I thought it'd be a really good tank just for them to grow out in. Once they get big enough, I'll let them join their parents and their brothers and their sisters. So in here are a mix of Brockus and some stir-by. I think I might have some pandas, but I don't think so. I think it's just those two types. Yeah. So the last tanks in this room are the newest edition. I've made a little mini rack compared to the big one here. It's just got 2 Kmart tanks, and I've got like a Bioscape tank that I'll be scaping soon. So this is the one that I wanted to get the ONF pink light and move it onto this one. I'm thinking of putting some river rocks in here. First I will try and grow out the hill streams, and then hopefully soon I'll get them to adult size and maybe they'll breed. So that's what this tank is going to be for. So in the middle Kmart tank, I've just got my bigger, they're not adults, but like the bigger baby puffers that I've been breeding. Might sell some today, so I'll probably get some of them out of here. There's about like 12 or 14, so if I get 6 of them out of here, will be good. So that much is just like an Anubias on a terracotta pot and it's just some random moss. The bare bones kind of tank. And in the bottom here, I've got just some baby rainbows that I'm growing out as well. I did chuck a couple of Cory eggs in here, and I think there's like 2 stir-by, so I'll probably need to catch them out too. And I think I will move the rainbows. I'm going to move the baby rainbows and put them into another tank in another room, and so then that'll free up this tank for, I'm not sure yet what I want to do with it, but I need another tank. We always need new tanks, right? So yeah, that is the current setup that I have with all of these tanks. So this is all my tanks that are in this room. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye everyone.